Joining us now are John Dickerson, our CBS News political director and anchor of Face the Nation, and our chief legal correspondent, Jan Crawford. Jan, let's start with you. Director Comey said Clinton and her staff should have known that an unclassified system was no place for many of those emails. So we learned today that more than 100 of them were in fact classified at the time they were sent. Begs the question, why isn't that a crime?
Well, I mean, Director Comey's bottom line seems to be that just because you may have been extremely careless or you should have known better, that doesn't necessarily mean that you've committed a crime that's going to be prosecuted. The law says that it is a felony to mishandle classified information intentionally or in a grossly negligent way. Now, extreme carelessness, which Director Comey said that Clinton and her team did, I mean, that sounds like gross negligence. But historically, prosecutors have required something more to bring charges, something like intentional or deliberate mishandling of classified information. And that's what we saw in the case of former CIA Director David Petraeus. He pleaded guilty after admitting that he had given his biographer, who was also his girlfriend, 8 binders of highly classified information. He knew it was classified. He told her it was. That is the kind of level of intent and knowledge that we've seen in these past cases.
John Dickerson, this sounds like a win and a loss at the same time for Mrs. Clinton. What's the political fallout likely to be?
Well, the Clinton campaign says the matter is resolved, Maurice, but the FBI director undermined a lot of what Hillary Clinton has said about her private server during the campaign. She said she didn't send any emails that were classified. As Jan mentioned, the director said that wasn't so. There were more than 100. Secretary Clinton has said her staff was careful. The FBI director said that wasn't so. He said the system was not as secure even as Gmail. He also said a number of work emails were not turned over, undermining Secretary Clinton's claims of transparency. When we think about the trusting a president, there are 2 important qualities to look for in Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. How will they behave when no one is looking? And will they be truthful when everyone is looking? As the State Department Inspector General found, Hillary Clinton's server was set up outside the spirit and letter of the law, and her answers after it was disclosed have not stood the test of examination. So on those 2 fronts, voters will have a lot that has been left unresolved.
Okay, John Dickerson, Jan Crawford tonight in Washington. Thank you very much.